That was the late, great Harry Nilsson. It would have been his birthday today. He's one of my favorites. Yeah, he was living in L.A. and hanging out with the famous session players known as the Wrecking Crew. Yeah, those were his friends, so he had good support, that's for sure. And one night, he gets a call at 3 a.m., and on the other line, it's John Lennon, and he literally was like, this is a joke, right? You're prank calling me. This is someone pretending to be John Lennon. But no, it was actually John. He was like, Harry, I really like your music. We really like it. And apparently, Harry, ended up working with John Lennon for a while on an album and on some other stuff. You can hear some of their work on John Lennon's Shaved Fish album and some other stuff by him. And they actually did an album together called Pussycats. It's very, very cool. You should check it out. So, yeah, Harry Nilsson would have been... Actually, I'm not really too sure how old he would have been today. And I ain't going to do the math really quick. But yeah, it was his birthday today. And we have more big shot birthdays. So let's get this big shot birthday list going. Today, June 15th, Wednesday, June 15th, 2022, we have actor Jim Belushi. He turns 68. Actress Helen Hunt turns 59. We have actress Courtney Cox turning 58. And rapper Ice Cube turns 53. Also, actor Neil Patrick Harris turns 49. We also have singer Ruby Nash Garnett of Ruby and the Romantics. She's 88. Guitarist Leo Nexentelli of The Meters. I couldn't really pronounce that right, but yeah, he's 76. Actor Simon Callow is 73. Singer Russell Hitchcock of Air Supply, 73. Singer Steve Walsh of Kansas, 71. Country singer Terry Gibbs is 68. Actor Julie Haggerty is 67. Actor Polly Draper is 67. Guitarist Brad Gillis of Night Ranger is 65. Actor Eileen Davidson, 63. Drummer Scott Rockenfield of Queensryche is 59. Guitarist Tony Arduin of River Road is 58. Guitarist Michael Britt of Lone Star is 56. And and also actor Jake Busey from Starship Troopers. You might remember him. He's 51. Those are just some of the birthdays today, but we want to get to our local birthdays. These are the ones that matter. Yes. We'd like to wish a happy birthday to Bill Amadon, David Silva, Carl Hinshaw, Lee King, Luis Gamas, Jeremy Keating, Elizabeth Gutierrez, Frank Perez, Claudio Alvarez, Eric Laguerra, Gloria McGee, Jennifer Moreno, Jesus Nunez, Marina Thornburg Corral, and Modesta Caberacoti Valadez. Happy birthday to all of you from Kxo Radio. We're going to take a look at World in California news. It's brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist for sales and service. Call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. The Federal Reserve could announce its biggest interest rate hike in almost 30 years today. Zandy's chief economist, Mark Zandy, says it's a delicate dance.
They want to raise rates high enough, fast enough, so that the economy doesn't overheat and exacerbate the high inflation that we have right now. But they don't want to raise rates too fast, too far, and push the economy into recession.
Donald Trump's influence ripples through yesterday's primaries. Incumbent Republican Tom Rice lost his congressional race after voting to impeach the former president.
I hoped that the situation would be reversed, but this seat doesn't belong to me. It belongs to the voters, right? And so it's what they want, not what I want.
Homes and bridges washed away in historic flooding in and around Yellowstone National Park. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti.
Usually a destination for more than 2 million visitors each summer, the sprawling 2.2 million acre park is now evacuated.
Parts of the park could be closed for the rest of the summer. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
Auntie have been killed in the line of duty. The officers responding to reports of a stabbing at a motel there, shot by the suspect who also died. Interim Police Chief Ben Lowry.
These two heroes paid the ultimate sacrifice. Today they were murdered by a coward. And we are grieving, and it hurts.
Police say the suspect fled the motel room. There was another exchange of gunfire in the parking lot. That's where that suspect was shot and pronounced dead at the scene. Reports that a bipartisan group of senators have come to a consensus on gun reform legislation. California Democrat Pete Aguilar says not exactly what he was hoping for, but it will help curb the violence.
These so far don't go as far as our proposals, but the metric that we're going to use is, will this help save lives?
Lawmakers planning on including funding for mental health and school safety, incentives for states to strengthen red flag laws. Jeff Scott, California News.
Here's the deal. I've had constipation with belly pain, discomfort, and bloating for years. I've tried a lot of laxatives and fiber supplements, but my symptoms keep coming back.
You could have a chronic condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives. It lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2 years old. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Talk to a doctor today. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by Happy and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
California headline news. 4 officers won't face criminal charges for shooting and killing a man armed with a gun who tried to drive through a wildfire evacuation checkpoint near a Northern California marijuana farm last summer. A 35-year-old man from Kansas City allegedly driving a pickup truck loaded with guns and marijuana when he ignored orders to turn west onto a main road at a checkpoint as a lightning-sparked fire threatened a rural Big Springs area near the Oregon border. Thousands were forced to flee, the suspect with drugs in his system. California News, I'm Jeff Scott.
You've been listening to the latest world and California news brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today at 760-353-4501.
Peace, y'all. This is Common, and I'm passionate about helping the Black community learn about lung cancer, which is why I'm here with Stand Up to Cancer. Fact, in the United States, over 25,000 Black men and women are diagnosed with lung cancer each year. Fact, lung cancer continues to be the leading cause of cancer deaths among Black men and women. Get more information on lung cancer, screening, and clinical trials by visiting standuptocancer.org/lung cancer, because fact, change is possible, and it starts with you.
It is time for page 1 of the local news. It's a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors and also at the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive in Brawley and at the Imperial Valley Mall. In the Kxo newsroom, guns stolen. El Centro police are investigating a burglary that resulted in the theft of numerous handguns. On Tuesday, police responded to a report of a break-in at a shop in the 500 block of Broadway. It was determined that the burglary occurred sometime over the weekend and was discovered when the shop reopened on Tuesday morning. The back door of the business had been pried open. Numerous handguns were taken. Police are reviewing video surveillance from a neighboring business as the investigation continues. Police are asking that anyone who might have any information contact the El Centro Police Department.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And COVID numbers jump. The Imperial County Public Health Department says the number of active COVID-19 cases in the county has jumped. According to the report issued on Tuesday, June 14th, there are now 571 active cases of the coronavirus in Imperial County. That's an increase of 157 over the 414 reported last Thursday. The number of deaths attributed to the virus remains at 938. The latest metrics show that there are 23.2 new cases per day per 100,000 population. Testing shows a 13.78% positivity rate. This has been page 1 of the local news. It's been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. So we built the SUVs of the future for everyone. Like the Ford Explorer, with available intelligent 4-wheel drive with terrain management system. The Escape, with available all-wheel drive with selectable drive modes. And the Edge, with Ford Copilot 360 technology to keep you in control. Because the SUVs of the future aren't built for a few. They're built for America. We want your trade. Now get 0% financing for 72 months, plus $3,000 bonus cash on a 2022 Ford Edge SUV. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers and buyfordnow.com. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% for 72 months at $1,389 per month for $1,000 financed regardless of down payment. Residency restrictions apply. Offers end 7/5/2022. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
It's time for page 2 of the local news and weather, brought to you by Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Smugglers use cloned van. The creative smugglers tried to use a cloned van in their illegal operation. U.S. Border Patrol agents operating near the Highway 86 immigration checkpoint stopped a yellow van with markings of a restoration service. The driver initially identified himself with a fake ID card and a fake uniform shirt. After a brief interview, it was determined that the driver was a Mexican citizen illegally in the U.S. The 28-year-old man was the only occupant of the van. He is facing federal charges.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
And June is Elder and Dependent Abuse Awareness Month. The Imperial County Board of Supervisors have proclaimed June to be Elder and Dependent Abuse Awareness Month. The proclamation was made during Tuesday's board meeting. According to the county, it is estimated that every year 5 million older Americans are the victims of elder abuse, neglect, and exploitation. Experts say that for every reported case of elder abuse or neglect, as many as 23.5 cases go unreported. The board encouraged the public to learn more about the services available for local older adults by visiting the Imperial County Area Agency on Aging's website at aaa24.org. We're going to take a look at the weather now. There is an excessive heat warning still in effect, so keep that in mind. It will be in effect until tomorrow, and tomorrow is looking to be the hottest day of the week with temperatures as high as 110 degrees. Today, expect sunny skies with a high near 106, southeast winds around 5 miles per hour. We have clear skies tonight with a low around 75, southeast winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming west-southwest after midnight. Tomorrow, Thursday, sunny and hot with a high near 110. And Friday, sunny with a high near 106. Looks like the weekend will be a little bit cool. Saturday, they're forecasting temperatures at about 101. And we are expecting a little bit of humidity to pour into the area as we get into the weekend. The high yesterday, 101, the low 68. National Weather Service says a building area of high pressure will result in a warm-up during the next couple of days, with Thursday being the day of excessive heat conditions, with highs across most of the lower elevations surpassing 110 degrees. Thereafter, moisture will be on the increase beginning on Friday and continuing through the weekend. With increasing moisture, temperatures will cool down to near to slightly below normal levels for the upcoming weekend. Currently in downtown El Centro, it's 75 degrees, 64% relative humidity, winds out of the east at about 3 miles per hour.
When you have a chance, check out the KXO website, kxoradio.com. Subscribe to the KXO YouTube channel and keep in tune with what's happening around the valley. And follow us on Facebook. All sorts of neat things pop up on our Facebook page.
I forgot to tell you, that was page 2 of the local news and weather, brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience. We're going to move on to sports. It's sports time. Sports World Roundup is brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. In Major League Baseball, we have scores from yesterday. It was the Cardinals beating the Pirates 3-1. The Braves over the Nationals 10-4. Marlins over the Phillies 11-9. Yankees shut out the Rays 2-0. Orioles edged the Blue Jays 6-5. White Sox beat the Tigers 5-1. Mets shut out the Brewers 4-0. Red Sox over the Athletics 6-1. Cardinals over the Pirates 9-1. Astros over the Rangers 4-3. Padres beat the Cubs 12-5. We have the Guardians over the Rockies 4-3. Reds beating the Diamondbacks 5-3. Giants beat the Royals 4-2. The Dodgers shut out the Angels 2-0. And same with the Mariners over the Twins. That was 5-0. And in college baseball, the wacky world of college baseball, we have the 2022 College World Series. It is now set. The Super Regionals wrapped up on Monday, and there was one big upset in the bracket. Tennessee, the top overall seed, was ousted by the unseeded Notre Dame. Over the weekend, the Fighting Irish are one of the 8 teams to reach Omaha, and they're joined by Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Stanford, and Auburn. The College World Series gets started on Friday. And in, basketball news, this isn't really too much of news about basketball itself, but I will say this is pretty funny. A guy dressed up like Klay Thompson. He's a Klay Thompson impersonator, apparently. He's a YouTuber named Dawson Gurley, and he went to the Game 5 of the NBA Finals, and he was able to just walk right by security and hang out on the court for about 10 minutes, get some shots in on the court, because, he looked so much like Klay Thompson that no one questioned it. Yeah. So as they say, if you look like you're supposed to be there, no one will know the better. And he was eventually escorted out when they figured out what was going on. I'm sure Klay Thompson saw him and was like, wait, there's my twin. He has been banned from the Chase Center for life because, They don't want that to happen again. They don't want to make security look bad, But yeah, I mean, good on him, I guess. He got 10 minutes on the court, probably got to chum it up with some of his idols, And in baseball news, again, in MLB news, I should mention, this is something that as I umpire, and also Carol Buckley umpires, and I've always imagined that, if there was ever wooden bats, luckily we only do high school games, but I've thought of this, before. Wooden bat. I mean, you could really hurt somebody with that when that breaks. You never know. It's happened, and it happened again last night. Plate umpire Nate Tomlinson, he had to exit the Angels-Dodgers game after being struck in the face by Mike Trout's broken bat. Plate umpire Nate Tomlinson was forced to exit the Freeway Series opener between the Dodgers and Angels at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles on Tuesday night after being struck in the face by a broken bat. With 1 out in the top of the 9th inning, Angels slugger Mike Trout hit a broken bat single off Dodgers closer Craig Kimbrell. Tomlinson went down on his knees after a shard of the bat found its way in between the bars of his mask. A stunned Trout saw what happened and reluctantly ran to first base. The game was delayed as blood trickled down Tomlinson's face before he walked off the field. Second base umpire Laz Diaz took over behind the plate. You've been listening to Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
It's time for financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. In financial news, the Dow is up 250 points as Fed weighs biggest interest rate hike since 1994, and the ECB holds an emergency meeting. And over the last few days, they were afraid of due to speculations about a bear market in the U.S. economy, but it looks like things are looking a lot better today. Yesterday, we were mostly in the red, and the day before, it was all red. So good news today. The Dow is up currently 195 points. The S&P 32 points. NASDAQ up 138. Global Dow 22 points up. And gold is up 9 points. Oil is down. And I don't understand how points work for gold and oil. I'm not, and for all the other stuff, it's funky. But we do have weather coming up in just a moment. That'll take your mind off of the economy and all that fun stuff.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
I have weather and a border weight update. Weather looking sunny today with a high near 106. We have clear skies tonight with a low around 75. Tomorrow, Thursday, will be clear will be sunny and hot with a high near 110 and clear skies. Friday will be sunny with a high near 106. The high yesterday, 101, the low 68. Currently at 75 degrees downtown El Centro, 64% relative humidity. Winds out of the east, 3 miles per hour. Border weight update, downtown Calexico, you have an hour and 40 minutes to wait. 10 minutes in the Century Lane, no delay if you're walking. At the Eastport, you have a 30-minute wait. 30 minutes in the Ready Lane, no delay Century. Algodones, you have no delay. In the regular lane, no delay if you're walking. Financial news and weather has been brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best wings in town.
Burgers and Beer. What I like about Burgers and Beer, the menu. Everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers and Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
Is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Boost Mobile.
I'm Peter King in Orlando. After 2 down days, investors appear to be optimistic. The markets are up in early trading. The Dow up more than 231 points ahead of the Federal Reserve announcement on interest rates and how much higher they'll go. Economist Mark Zandi.
They want to raise rates high enough, fast enough to cool down the economy, slow growth, so that the economy doesn't overheat, go past full employment, and exacerbate the high inflation that we have right now. But they don't want to raise rates too fast, too far, and push the economy into recession.
CBS's Jim Krasula tells us some people are in too deep and needing help fast.
It's being termed very alarming. A statewide social services helpline in Texas is seeing a huge increase in calls from residents needing financial help just to pay their mortgage, rent, or utilities. Calls to the 211 Texas helpline are up 40% from a year ago. Many of them are first-time callers.
The White House blames both Vladimir Putin and the oil companies for record high gas prices. Here's CBS's Stephen Portnoy.
In a letter, the president calls on oil company CEOs to, quote, take immediate actions to increase the supply of gasoline and provide an explanation for the continued reduction of refining capacity. Mr. Biden says the decision to reduce the output of refineries during the pandemic, when the price of oil briefly dropped below zero, has since resulted in unprecedented profit margins. As progressives in Congress call for a windfall profits tax, ExxonMobil says it intends to increase oil production and expand refining capacity.
The heat wave hitting so many parts of the country is bad enough on its own, but in Odessa, Texas, the city's water system was shut down after a water main break, and now there's a boil water order. Councilmember Mark Mata has been handing out bottled water.
The biggest concern is that nobody gets dehydrated, nobody gets overheated, that they stay cool.
Just in, the white gunman accused of killing 10 black people at a Buffalo supermarket has been charged with federal hate crimes. In El Monte, California, 2 police officers have been shot and killed while responding to a report of a possible stabbing at a motel. Mayor Jessica Ancona.
As our officers do on a daily basis, they were acting as the first line of defense for our community members when they were essentially ambushed while trying to keep a family safe.
Police say they shot and killed the suspect as he tried to escape. Defense ministers are meeting in Brussels, and the head of NATO says they're trying to provide Ukraine with more modern weapons to fight off the Russian military. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin.
We can't afford to let up, and we can't lose steam. The stakes
are too high.
Reuters reports the White House will announce about $1 billion worth of new weapons for Ukraine, including anti-ship rocket systems, artillery rockets, and ammunition. This is CBS News.
Feel the power of saving at Boost Mobile with budget-friendly plans on one of America's largest 5G networks. More power to save. Boost Mobile.
Moments like watching my grandson steal second mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
For many of us, it was our first browser. Now it's gone.
The E at the bottom of your screen is going away today.
Multitasking on Internet Explorer.
Go ahead, click on it. You'll get About Blank. After more than 27 years, Microsoft's Internet Explorer has been moved into the digital dump. Most users have switched to zippier browsers like Google Chrome, now favored by about 2/3 of web surfers. Apple Safari accounts for more than 18% of browser usage. As of yesterday, fewer than 1% used Internet Explorer. Microsoft recommends its newer Edge. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Hockey's Stanley Cup Finals begin tonight with Colorado Avalanche hosting the Tampa Bay Lightning in Game 1. Tampa Bay is looking for its third straight Stanley Cup. That hasn't happened since the Islanders won 3, then 4 straight back in the 1980s. I'm Peter King, CBS News.
Are you more than $10,000 in debt? Feel like you're on a never-ending treadmill, staying in one place and never getting ahead with those minimum payments? You feel like there's no way out? Don't let the credit card companies bully you anymore. There are programs in place to help you get free of your debt, and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. The program at Total Financial Freedom can help you get debt-free in months instead of decades. Get off the debt treadmill and stop the harassment. Get free of credit card debt, signature loans, department store cards, internet loans, and medical bills. Call now at 800-533-6605 for free information. For about 10 years, Total Financial Freedom has helped thousands. They're A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, too. Get off the endless cycle without having to declare bankruptcy. You'll have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Call Total Financial now at 800-533-6605. That's 800-533-6605.
You've got Jared Anchondo with the best oldies on the radio.
Oh, that boy's a fine piece of work, all right.
On AM 1230, KXO.
1230, KXO.